So before we get to the headlines, the top headline is that today is my mom's birthday. So happy birthday, Mom. And she came over and we had ice cream. There we go. We had ice cream and the kids sang and we, blew out candles and stuff. So it was a whole thing and it's fantastic. So happy birthday, Mom. And
happy birthday, Mom.
I'm very sorry what you're about to be associated with for the rest of this show. All right. So we've got the headlines. Now, tradition dictates that you get to go first there, Pat. So if you want to take it away.
All right. So today's headlines: Trump attended the dignified transfer service members killed in his Iran war wearing a white baseball cap. He was criticized by some for forgetting his tan suit.
Yes.
Man, the tan suit. I missed that.
Yeah, the tan suit. Remember?
I missed the tan suit.
The war in Iran has had far-reaching consequences. Iran. We're going to switch to Iran when we're doing it in Republican. Iran. The war in Iran has had far-reaching consequences, including that Iran's men's soccer team will not be participating in the World Cup. Incidentally, neither will the U.S. men's team, but that's just because they suck.
Go! Yes. Trump's reasons for the war have shifted almost as fast as his excuses for his hand being purple.
Yes. Nobody knows what's going on with that.
Dude, I think he's turning into a Thanos, actually.
That's hilarious. But his hand's too small to be Thanos. He's a little tiny hands.
Yeah.
Trump's reasons for the war in Iran have changed more often than he changes wives.
Whoa. Trump's reasons for the war in Iran have gone back and forth more times than J.D. Vance on a sofa.
Oh, couch fucker. Trump's reasons for the war in Iran are about as strong as his ability to pronounce acetaminophen.
Man, you had to take a breath with that one.
Acetaminophen.
It's tough. Trump's reasons for war in Iran keep changing because he can't spell or pronounce oil.
Yes. As the war in the Middle East spreads, Trump has grown concerned that his strategic stockpile of corrupt jumbo jets might in fact be in jeopardy.
They are.
I shouldn't be laughing at that.
Yeah, right. The Gulf states are really nervous about this war, not because they fear Iran, but because they worry Trump might come visit them again.
Yes, that's a serious risk one might not want to take.
It's bound to happen.
According to government watchdog Open the Book, Secretary of Pete Hegseth took a break from buying sushi prep tables to go buy lobster instead. Then he spent $12,000 on fruit basket stands. Fruit basket is what Pete Hegseth calls Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, who is gay.
Yeah, who for real?
Yeah, he's married.
Oh, okay, hey,
he's got a husband.
Oh, okay.
Trump's Supreme Court might take away from him.
Oh, wouldn't that be something? The Defense Department has barred press photographers from briefings on the ongoing U.S.-Israeli military conflict with Iran after they published photos of Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth that his staff deemed unflattering, according to two people familiar with the decision who spoke on the condition of anonymity out of fear of retaliation. What do these photos look like, man?
That's some of these photos. They didn't like yeah, that's the one. The like squished up Chucky face. Is that Secretary John Gruden?
No, I'm gonna make a face like that.
Yeah, I can see why he doesn't like that face.
Okay, yeah, no, it's not cool. It's not cool.
One where he's like, it's like I mean, is there a flattering image of Pete Hegseth?
No, I don't think so. Speaking of unflattering, new details emerged that show that the U.S. struck a girls' elementary school in the opening salvo of the Iran war. Even worse, Trump and Epstein had just paid to put their names on that school for young girls.
That's true. That's a rough one.
That can't be true. That's a rough one.
That is all of that sentence is true.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Only one part of it isn't true. Congress still hasn't funded the DHS, which includes the TSA. So if you have to fly anywhere, bring them an extra sandwich.
Please do. Please do. For real. TSA agents have had to take second jobs, though. So show your support for the new airport security-based adult website, onlyscans.com.
Yes, only scans.
Yeah, only scan. You know why? Because those TSAs are some baddies. Did you know that?
Yeah, well, and they've got the X-rays, right? So
woo,
they just publish in what they scan. You know, if you thought you were trying to, like, you know, fly and be relaxed and just wear like a t-shirt and jeans, no. The TSA has got the deal.
You gotta put your hands up like this, you know.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Speaking of unflattering. Oh man. Trump has a new hobby at the White House. This is true. Guessing men's shoe sizes and then sending them these $150 dress shoes.
Shut up.
This is true. Even if they don't fit, all the cabinet members have been wearing them around when they're at work at the White House. In Trumpistan, you don't lick the boots, the boot licks you. I'm not making any of that up. Go look at that. Marco Rubio is walking around with shoes with a gap about an inch wide behind the back of his heel and where the shoe is, because he doesn't want to be seen not wearing the shoes that Trump gave him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't fit. Poor little Marco.
Oh, poor little Marco. The World Baseball Classic got underway. And if you were surprised to find out that Great Britain and Australia had baseball teams, so was the World Cricket Federation.
Yes. Speaking of which, you want to know how, like, ESPN 8 the Ocho I can get on my sports watching at home? I found street cricket. And you might say, well, what is street cricket?
Street cricket.
Yeah, street cricket is like pickup cricket, but instead of a cricket ball, because you're playing it like in a park or whatever, they use a tennis ball wrapped in electric tape.
And I'm yo, man, people in the streets are resilient and, you know, the ingenious, and they'll come up with, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, and people got to play cricket.
They got to play cricket.
We used to play street hockey with a tennis ball that we would, like, get it wet till it wouldn't be bouncy anymore, you know, and then that was our ball for street hockey.
I mean, I can't think of any kid in the hood who's going to want to play cricket, but hey, somebody
in Pakistan they do. It's a different kind of hood, but
yes.
That's it. All right. In other sports news, March Madness starts this weekend with Selection Sunday. So, ladies, if you've ever wanted to get away with anything without your man knowing about it, you got about 2 weeks. Now's your time.
Look, man, I hate to admit this, but I'm not into basketball. I'm not. So it's not a big thing for me, right? I don't pay attention to it. I don't know any of the
you don't have to.
I don't have to. I don't have to, but you know, my dudes know. My dudes, you know, the guys I hang with, they do. So they'll start talking stats and whatever. I have a cheat code.
Okay.
My cheat code is basically the knowledge that there's always a Jalen or a Jaden on the team.
That's right.
There's always one. There's always one. All I gotta say is
several.
Right. So all I gotta do is say, oh, but my man Jaden is Mel. He put up some numbers. And then they'll start talking amongst themselves like, oh, yeah, Jalen. No. There's always one Jalen.
There was an article in the paper not too long ago, I think it was earlier this week, of how many Jalens there are in the NBA right now. It's got to be like the most common name.
Yeah, I don't know what happened a couple of years ago. It's kind of like the same reason that so many young ladies, my daughter included, are named Trinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because of at the time, it was just such a part of the culture and the you know, and it became a second, you know, nature to people to kind of gravitate towards that name.
Well, I was one of 12 Mikes in my 6th grade class. It was like the most common name for boys in America by a mile for like 20 years. It was crazy how common it was. And now like every third kid in my kids' classes are named either Charlotte or Madison. There's so many Charlottes and Madisons that they have to go by last name. It's really,
Shout out to Maddie. Yeah.
yeah.
So
They're all Maddies. There's so many Maddies. Oh my God, there's so many Maddies. All right, we got one last one. You want it?
Let me find it. Yeah, finally in local news, IndyCar announced they would hold a race in downtown DC. So stay tuned, y'all, for record-setting lap times of about 1 hour if the traffic is decent.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I stay out of the city on Fridays, definitely.
Yeah. Well, in general, I always tell people that everything in DC is an hour from everything else in DC. That is the length of time it takes to get from anywhere to anywhere, even if they're in the same quadrant. Like,
yeah,
if you're going from like Shaw to Georgetown, that's an hour.
Absolutely. Yo, you're not lying. Same thing in Atlanta, Georgia, man. I have the same issue. Yeah, it's just so many people, man. So why don't y'all move? Some of y'all need to move.
Yeah,
let y'all know.
Some people should leave.
Yeah, I mean,
218 of them and all of their staff.
Look, major cities aren't going to be the best places to live. I'm not going to say why, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.